Okay, let's talk about this earthquake that has just hit in Thailand. Let's see if we can get this popping right quick.
As people looked on in disbelief, the quake forceful enough to turn this rooftop swimming pool into a waterfall. Frightened office workers captured on camera were scrambling from their desks as the tremor caused buildings to sway.
I was in my lazy boy and all of a sudden it moved back and forth and then it toppled over and I hit my head on the table, but it didn't leave a mark. And I didn't break the glass table either.
Alarms going off as the quake hit around midday in Bangkok. Crowds were waiting at rail stations to evacuate from more densely populated areas. Reports from inside Myanmar have been slower to come, but videos on social media showed debris in the streets and broken roads and a major bridge near Mandalay that fell to pieces into the situation inside Myanmar is harder to assess because the country is still grappling with a civil war. But the latest reports suggest that the airport in the capital has been closed down because an air traffic control tower has collapsed, while in Bangkok, officials say that dozens of people, including workers at a construction site, at this hour remain unreachable.
Some breaking news this morning.
Let's read some of this article down here. But that's kind of, my condolences goes out to the loved ones that really have no idea where their loved ones are at. People still missing, and the people that do know that they have relatives that are dead, my condolences goes out to them. It's a horrible thing to have to go through, and the way they describing it, and that first lady she was saying she was in a lazy boy. I don't know if she was saying just the lazy boy tipped over or the building that she lived in tipped over. That'd be even crazier. But let's check it out. In Bangkok, a 7.7 magnitude earthquake centered in Myanmar. I didn't know they was having like some kind of civil war over there either. That's wild. The earthquake occurred around 1:30 p.m. local time at a depth of 6 miles near the second largest city in Myanmar, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. It was followed 11 minutes later by a 6.4 magnitude aftershock. So now they got to worry about a tsunami showing up. The USGS warned on Friday that high casualties and extensive damage are probable and the disaster is likely widespread, according to a predictive analysis based on the strength and depth of the earthquake. USGS estimated that more than 1,000 people may have been killed, with a death toll over 10,000 a strong possibility. This is horrible. This is terrible. Myanmar ruling military general I can't say that, said the death toll was at least 140 people, with hundreds more injured, according to Reuters. He added that those numbers are likely to rise. I got to read up on what their civil war is about, what started it, what's going on, what's what. This is some horrible timing either way, even if they wasn't currently fighting a war. Mr. Min, I'll just call him that, any country to provide help with donations, adding that he had opened routes for international assistance and had accepted offers of help from India and ASEAN, the bloc of Southeast Asian nations. President Donald Trump said Friday that the United States would be assisting following the earthquake. Shout out to Trump. It's a real bad one, and we will be helping, he said. Zaton, spokesperson for Myanmar's military government, earlier made an appeal for medical supplies in a late-night news bulletin on state television, calling for blood donations due to so many injuries across 3 urban areas. In neighboring Thailand, at least 10 people were confirmed to have been killed, with at least 100 more missing, according to city officials. The death toll is expected to rise there as well. So it's hitting Thailand too. Man, that's sad. My condolences going out to all those affected, because you in a building like that and it just collapses. It's like, and really, what can you do in an earthquake? No matter what country you live in, the ground is literally shifting. Buildings are shifting and falling. There's really no place you can go other than you probably literally have to go outside and stand in the street, because any building or house that you're in, it's going to collapse, and then you're going to be trapped, and the building falls on you. You end up breaking your legs, and now you laying in the rubble with broken bones. You don't even have the strength and the mobility to even get the rubble off of yourself so that you can crawl out of there. It's just a terrible thing to have to deal with. And I just wanted to get on here right quick. But speaking Friday evening local time, Thai Prime Minister said residents in the affected area could return to their homes. The Prime Minister would like to reassure the public that the affected area is limited in scope, the PM's office said in a statement. Located more than 600 miles from the epicenter, Bangkok is home to 17 million people, many of whom live in high-rise apartments. It was declared a disaster zone after the quake sent buildings swaying and water sloshing from rooftop swimming pools. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate their homes and workplaces. Man, imagine if you live in that apartment complex. This could be an office building or apartment complex. Imagine yourself being in there while this is going on, and you're in that rubble with broken bones, and you're calling out for help. It's just a terrible thing. Footage from an ABC News crew on the ground at the Bangkok building collapse site showed local crews working amid the rubble, including some with rescue dogs as they assess the damage. Dozens are believed to be trapped under the rubble. Yeah, not looking good at all. Let me see if I can make some adjustments here. Wait a minute. There we go. I'm going to leave a link to this article in the description box. It's by NBC News. Like I said, my condolences goes out to the family and loved ones that lost a loved one today in the earthquake in Southeast Asia, Thailand. And there's a lot of different patterns. I mean, we've always had earthquakes. We've always had catastrophic earthquakes, unfortunately. But this is terrible. So, let me know what y'all think.